Hey everyone, how are you? We are live on Facebook, and I got to be honest, I feel like a little school kid because I sat down. My wife told me to sit up straight, to fix my hair, to do everything. Jennifer is here in the house with me, and first things first, let me know where you're checking in from. Let me know where you're from. Reason being is we're going to do something a little different tonight. We're going to give away some prizes because I know that everybody loves free stuff. So, if you comment as to where you're from, we're going to choose one lucky person, and Jennifer will let us know. Don't worry, I have another thing in plan. This is I'm going completely off plan, and Jennifer is saying, "What are you doing right now?" So, anyways, let us know where you're from. Do we have some comments yet, Jennifer? As far as where people? Awesome. So, can you get a little closer, Jennifer, to the camera, if you don't mind? Oh, here we go. She's on a leash, actually. Okay. So, where are we from? Jennifer, this is live. Okay, anyways, we are going to come back to that, and we will do a giveaway, but I'm not going to do the giveaways until later on because
can you hear me now?
we can hear you.
Okay, we got Maryland, we have San Antonio.
So San Antonio, Texas, Maryland.
We have Gail from Seattle.
Gail from Seattle, welcome.
Australia, Ohio.
Awesome.
Alabama.
Well,
I can keep going.
We can keep going. Awesome. Well, I appreciate all you guys checking in. We do have our announcement, and it's kind of not a secret anymore because at our last webinar, we told you we're going to have a party soon, and we just sent out our e-flyers, and we're going to talk a little bit about it today. But I am going to share a little tip on how to turn a design into Mylar from a regular fill design. So I'll show you how to do that in the Hatch software, and that'll be my little tip for the day. This can be done in any software program as long as you have the native file format. So if you own another software program besides Hatch, you can go in and edit your designs the exact same way. If it is not a native file format, then it might not be quite as easy, but you can still manipulate things a little bit. So I'm going to go into the software and show you what I'm talking about. I do have my glasses here, so let me just go over, and I'm going to go to my Zoom and share my new screen. If you are familiar with the webinars that I've been doing, you notice that I do talk to myself as I'm moving forward because I have a really hard time doing more than one thing at a time. So let's go here, and let's go right over here, and there, hopefully you should see a design on screen. And I chose this one for a reason because it is a Halloween design. It's one of the Halloween designs that we're going to be releasing. And it is kind of a crazy skeleton. And this design is like 5 inches big. He does look pretty cool. I'm going to pull him up to full screen here so you can see him a little bit better. And let's just go right here. And there he is. And can you see it on screen, Jennifer? Awesome. Okay. So this is a regular fill design. It's a 5-inch design, so it's really big. It has lots of coverage, and we're talking 42,000 stitches. And I know that seems a little bit excessive, but for a big 5-inch design, you're going to have stitches in there. So what I'm going to do to make this into Mylar is I'm going to take that very first fill stitch in the design, and I'm going to highlight it. And if I turn off my true view, you will see that it is a highlighted color now. There, it's not highlighted. Now it is. And the first thing I'm going to do is take that fill, and I'm going to duplicate it, not once, but twice. So I now actually have 2 different fills at the end of my sequence. So on my object sequence, I see 2 more fills, which what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert that to an outline stitch. So I just have a running stitch, and then the second one, I'm going to change the color so that it's a different color of a fill, and I'm going to turn it to an outline, and I'm going to make it into another single running stitch, but this time I'm going to go and repeat it, so it's going to do 2 stitches over itself. Now the reason why I took that fill stitch and I converted it into 3 other running stitches is because I'm going to take all of those and put them back to the first color of the design. So I am going to have an outline stitch, which is going to show me where to put my Mylar, because it's kind of like an applique. You need to know where you're going to actually put your Mylar down. So that is my outline stitch. Then my next stitch, which is going to do a double run, it's going to go over it twice. That is going to be to secure the Mylar in place. And then all I have to do is take that fill stitch and I'm going to make some adjustments to it. Now I am in metric, and most software does work best in metric when you're talking about design properties for editing or digitizing designs. I can see that my regular spacing, the density of that fill, is 0.38 millimeters, which is perfect for the fabric type that's chosen for it. But I'm going to take that and I'm going to change it to 1.2 millimeters, and that's going to loosen up the space between the stitches, and it just took a whole bunch of the density out of the design. Now I can see that it says travel on edge, and that is a feature within Hatch that basically gives you a trapunto look. It means that there's not going to be any underlay stitches traveling underneath. Everything will travel along the outside edge of the design, and it'll make it look a lot cleaner. And then all I have to do is come in here to my stitching, and I'm going to get rid of all of my underlay. And now if I turn on my true view, you can see that I've created a design, which if I go to my player, it's going to do that first running stitch that's going to hold, or not hold, but it's going to give me an outline of where to put down that first piece of Mylar. Once it does that, it's going to do my next color, which is going to hold the Mylar in place. It'll go around 2 times, and then the next fill, instead of being a full density fill, it's going to give me a very, very loose fill that will allow the Mylar, or the cellophane, the opaque cellophane, to shine through. So I've literally cut out about 2/3 of the density on this design. It's going to be a lot faster on the machine, but the really cool thing is the results when you're done. So we'll just very quickly finish the redraw on this, and he kind of is a pretty crazy design. I'm going to leave all the rest of the detailed stitches that are on there as their original stitches. I'm not going to change any densities because I do like the detail in this design. It's very simple, but it's a really cute, effective cartoon design. And there you can see that they are done. So I'm going to stop sharing this, and let's go back over to here, and I'm going to show you the original design. And again, keep in mind this is 5 inches, so this is the original design in a regular fill stitch. And there we can see the camera focusing, but it is a regular fill stitch, and it looks kind of cool. It's really nice and effective looking. But here is the Mylar, and this is exactly what I did, which I just showed you, and hopefully you'll see all of these sparkly and shine. I mean, it looks iridescent, it looks like metallic thread, and it gives you a totally different look when you're actually creating it. So if you want to create Mylar designs, you can. You just have to know how to edit a little bit in your software, adjust things so that you put an outline stitch, a tack down stitch, just like an applique, and then adjust the density of the fill. And you can take pretty much any design and turn it into a Mylar design.
Could you show the Mylar again?
Sure, I'm going to show the Mylar again. And I'm going to kind of give you a little bit, I'll turn it in the light. It really does give that shimmery shine of metallics, okay? Now, we are going to be doing some really cool stuff with Mylar. I have a new Mylar pack that is coming out in about a month from now. And guess what it's going to be themed on? Halloween. And I have been playing with not only Mylar, but we've been playing with the glow-in-the-dark threads. And I don't know if anybody, if you've played with glow-in-the-dark threads before, give me a little heart or a thumbs up. But they are really, really cool because they do glow in the dark. If you have a black light, they actually shine. And my son James just did a really cool sample that we're going to be featuring at our party. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about our party, but I want to show you guys a video. And this is, I think it did just go out within an e-flyer, but I'm going to show you guys a video. And this is our official invitation. Just so you know, our actual party is happening on October 3rd? Okay, October the 3rd is the party, and let me share the screen here. I'm going to click the right buttons.
That's Canadian time.
Canadian,
North
yeah,
American
yeah,
time.
North American time, and I think it's 7. What time is it? Do you know, Jennifer?
7 EST.
Okay, so 7 ED, I guess EST, Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern Daylight Time, however you want to look at it. So here I'm going to share this little video. And there is going to be a surprise because I unfortunately am not going to be able to make it. I don't know if I am, but I have somebody who's going to come in and cover for me. And it's a really good friend of mine, and here he is. Hi, John Ross filling in for John Deere of the Embroidery Legacy. On October 3rd, I'll personally be hosting a spectacular Halloween party that's jam-packed with tons of embroidery treats and absolutely no tricks. During this party, we'll create 2 Halloween-themed In the Hoop projects that'll thrill your guests and family this Halloween season. First, you'll create my new friend, Jackosack. This cute project is a perfect place to store your candy. It makes an excellent Halloween gift bag. Also, to add some excitement to your bedroom in a family-friendly way, you'll also learn how to create a spooky odd pillow. Now, to really make this a party, we're also giving away some amazing door prizes, and we'll be running an embroidery contest that'll allow you to win a Diamond Embroidery Legacy Design Club membership valued at over $2,600. With this exciting prize, you'll get to personally choose and download over 600 embroidery designs from their expansive collection. Oh, am I too late to start filming? It's all right, John. We're almost done here. Okay then, thanks. I'll go back to digitizing then. Artists. So enroll today for a fun jam-packed hour of Halloween embroidery fun, hosted by me, John Ross, and maybe even John Deere. Click the button below to learn more and secure your spot now. Okay, guys, you can see we had way too much fun doing that video, and this is what happens when you are at home for too long, I think. You end up, and my wife, she had to actually turn the opposite direction while we were filming that because she could not look me straight in the face. It was
True story.
True story. So anyways, John Ross, my alter ego, is going to be there, and we're going to have a lot of fun with that. Just so you know, I'm going to give you a little bit of background. We got some, okay, we have a comment. I can tell we have a comment because Jennifer is just rolling over there laughing. So come on, spill it, Jennifer.
Robin wants to know if your mustache from John Ross was French style.
It was a fringe mustache, actually. No, and I'm turning red now. Let's move on. Okay, yeah, let's move on. So anyways, we did have a lot of fun with that. A couple little things before I do get to the, I guess the party that we're going to be doing. Number one, if you would like me to give away not 1, but 2 door prizes, how about you type in the number 2 right now? So type in the number 2. We're going to choose somebody who commented on where they're from, and we're going to choose somebody randomly who actually types in the number 2 right now. And if you do, I guess in a couple minutes, we're going to give away 2 spots to the party. So we'll give you a free entry into the party. Keep in mind, it is kind of really cost effective because we are actually doing the party for $12.95. So it's not one of those break the bank things. We're giving you lots and lots of fun and designs and everything as part of the entry, but you'll get a free admission. Do we have some 2s coming in there, Jennifer?
We sure do.
Awesome. Okay. So one thing I did want to let you know about, because I did show you the Hatch software, and you might have seen that Wilcom did announce that there is a Hatch Digitizer sale on right now. They don't do sales as often as they used to. You might have noticed that if you've been a Hatch customer for a while. They've really slowed down on doing sales. But there is a sale for $200 off the Digitizer. You also get their Silver Academy Pass, which is an annual subscription, which is worth $199. And then on top of that, we give you all of our free bonuses, which are our education, our fonts, and designs. So it does work out to like a $600 value with the discount money-wise and all the other bonuses. So if you are looking for a Digitizer, that is available until the 8th, I believe, of September. And we do not control the sales, so that's something that Hatch has advertised right now. Also, if you were part of our last webinar, our hooping stations are still on sale till the end of this month. So, and this is generally for people who are in North America, because if you are our friends in Australia or New Zealand, you'd obviously want to get them from Echidna Sewing, because obviously being shipped in that area. And if you're in the US, we are covering shipping within the continental US. So there is a discount. and we will include the shipping. The party, which I'm kind of happy about, that is actually going to happen again on the 3rd, and it is going to be only $12.95. We will actually do the party. We will have all kinds of door prizes. There is a contest that we're going to be doing. Actually, I got to put up my next slide because this is my favorite slide. We have a party, let's party slide, and it is kind of spooktacular. But just to give you a brief little overview, when you sign up, we will right away give you the contest designs. And the idea is you'll get these 4 corner designs, which are cobwebs, and then we have a design which is a center point. And we want you to be as creative as you can be. We want you to do it on, a pillow, a shirt, a trick or treat bag, however you want to do it. You can embellish it with whatever else you want, make it sparkle, make it glow. And we're going to ask you to submit all of your entries 3 days prior to the actual party that we're going to have. And we are going to take a look at them, our staff members, and we're going to choose the top 10 entries. And then during the party, we're going to have a poll during the webinar where you guys are going to actually pick the top winners. And we're going to give away one of our diamond subscriptions, which gives you 600 designs in a year to download, plus our bonus legacy designs. And we'll have some other freebies and door prizes as well. So that is what you get as soon as you sign up. When you actually do sign up, then after the webinar or during the webinar, we are going to put the designs that we're doing in your classroom. We will, prior to the class, give you the content list of the supplies, whether, what stabilizers, what scissors, what threads we suggest, all that, how many pieces of material, what size. And we're going to do actually 3 in the hoop projects. We have our Jacko Sack, and I named him Jacko Sack. He is kind of cool because I figured out a way to do the zipper insertion so that it doesn't stick at all. You just slide it over so easily, and it is a double applique, which means that it's 2 pieces of fabric folded over at the same time, and then one of them's cut out. So I kind of did something a little different. This one is also geared to fit within a 5x7 hoop, so everybody can do this. Then we also have our scary eye sack, which is really an eye pillow. If you've partied a little too hard, you might need to rest your eyes the next day. So you can, take that, and it is kind of scary. And we're also including a bonus sleep mask, which is my zombie sleep mask. And he is just one of my favorites. And you'll see a little commercial coming out on that one real soon as well. But that's 3 in the hoop projects that you actually get with the webinar itself. Then there is going to be a coffin show, and we're not calling it a trunk show because a trunk would not hold all these scary designs. We're actually doing a coffin show, but I have a whole bunch of designs. A couple of them are my big legacy designs that we've done. We're doing a regular design pack, a Mylar design pack, a cute, I guess, what could I call them? Halloween dolls pack. We have a whole bunch of in the hoop design packs that we're doing. I'm really kind of went out and we're doing something that is just big and theme related for this party, and specifically for this party. So it is going to be lots and lots of fun. And did I miss anything, Jennifer, with regards to how it kind of works and how it's set up? But we'll give you, also, just so you know, if you sign up, and if you have any questions, type them in right now and I'll do my best to answer them. But if you sign up and you can't actually make the party, you do not have to be present to win the door prizes or the big prize for the contest. So you don't have to be present to win. We will be recording it, and it will go in your classroom for a full week after the webinar. So if you can't make it that day or at that time, no worries. You can watch it later on at your convenience. Any questions? Jennifer, dear, my dear? Jennifer slipping back and forth, so no, we're kind of good. So give me another little heart if you guys are excited about the party and excited to see all this. I hope you are. We've been working on this idea for a while, and one thing that I have I guess it's a bit of a blessing in disguise. I know our lives have changed a lot since this pandemic has hit, and I have not been on the road, but I have been super, super busy, and I've been digitizing more than I have in the last 25 years. And I've been loving it, and I've been getting creative and doing more in the hoop projects. So we got a lot of really great things coming up in the months to come. So we're all good. Okay, so we need to give away some prizes. So we're going to give away 2 tickets to the Halloween party. Do you have names, Jennifer dear?
Yes.
Okay, well, come close so you can talk into the mic. You don't have to get on screen, but this way I won't have to screw it up. Jennifer dear is coming over right now.
The ones that have pulled up. First one is Faye Waters.
So Faye Waters, you are going to the party. Yay. Okay, so all you have to do is we're going to message her, or she's going to message us, or how's it going?
James is responding to their comment.
Awesome. So James is responding to your comment right now, and we'll get you signed up.
Yeah, and the second person is Jeffrey Novi.
Jeffrey. All right. Yay. So we're gonna party with Jeffrey as well. So thank you guys. And 2 more really, really quick announcements. Number 1 is we do have our How to Make Money webinar that is coming up, and that is on September the 30th. So if you are doing this as a hobby and want to turn it into a business, we actually have a full day workshop that is engineered, but it's not just myself. I have 4 other people, educators, who are participating and giving classes, but that is going to be a full day of learning how to turn your machine into profits. And then we just did also announce our 3rd virtual Digitizer's Dream Workshop. And that one is happening in November. And that is a 2-week workshop that gives you 3 webinars, 1 each Saturday, and classes in between that you do with the free trial that we give you courtesy of Wilcom. So anyways, we do have those coming up as well. Anything else, Mrs. Deere? I think this is one of the shortest Facebook Lives we've ever done.
I have a time delay, so
you have a time delay? Okay. So Jennifer has a time delay, and it's hard to see. But I just wanted to invite you to the party, and please, when you see our ads come up, we have the ad that we just released within our e-flyer. Share it with your friends. I think it's a little fun. And we have another one coming out where my wife actually is in the video. Okay, remember I said I could never get her on camera? Well, she's in the. Oh, okay, well, I'm getting dirty looks here.
Any Mylar questions?
Any Mylar questions? I gave you a quick little tip on Mylar. Mylar is one of those fast and easy techniques that, to be honest, anybody that has a machine and has a program that allows you to edit designs, you can turn a regular design into a Mylar design fairly easily. So
I don't see any questions, so we're good.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Yeah, party guys. So thank you for joining us, and hopefully we'll see some of you on the October the 3rd.
Yes.
Awesome. Thanks a lot. Take care.